I don't think the macro economy is the danger of the brands and the marketers here. I think it's complacency and audacity. Marketing to people is a forever game. If we don't start marketing better, somebody else is going to. The Mr. Beasts, the Prime energy drinks, these are not enigmas for the CPG and biggest brands in the world. These are previews. Netflix disrupted Hollywood. Tesla disrupted the automotive industry. The more we sit on our hands and make crappy advertising, the more likely other people are going to come in and do it well.
Gary, thank you so much for joining me at Cannes Lions 2023 70th anniversary of this festival.
Amazing.
You're here to disrupt everything. You're going to tell them what to do, what needs to be changed. What are you going to say?
You know, it's not that I'm looking to disrupt. I'm looking to inspire us as an industry to become dramatically more consumer-centric. I think what the ad world, for people that are watching, the Don Draper era lingers much more than people think. You know, I think that there's a real gap between the biggest brands in the world understanding how to market in a contemporary way, which I think has a lot more social media involved, a lot more influencer marketing involved, emerging AI involved. And so I think there's a struggle. We in this town hold on to the television commercial, and I think it's hurting brands' growth.
Gary, you talk about AI there, and of course that's one of the most dominant themes here at the festival.
Yes.
There are those who think that it will amplify human creativity,
yes,
and those who think it will stop it.
Yes.
What's your view?
My intuition is amplify. You know, I think the concept of doomsdaying new technologies is something that humans are very good at. People like to push against new things. They go into fear. What's going to be bad? The reality is, even in the last couple of years, it's been obvious to me that this is an enhancer. Prompt engineering, really understanding how to lean into the people that are most creative, I think is going to be an outcome of this world. And so, you know, I'm empathetic to people who demonize new things, but I mean, every great technology has always advanced the human race. Of course, there's going to be things that come along with it that aren't ideal, but the reality is that I don't see this killing the human creative spirit. We still have to input, and I think that's going to be a big factor.
But you have those within the industry. Sam Altman, of course, the founder of ChatGPT,
yes,
Elon Musk, all of those saying that it could be the end of the human race.
I think that's the hyperbolized version of what they're actually saying. I think they're saying, hey, we need to be thoughtful about this because this is profound technology. And so, you know, I think being thoughtful and balanced has serviced us well with alcohol, has serviced us well with anything that we can think about, food and sugar and smoking. I mean, everything is at best in balance. If you're on your phone for 19 hours a day and never do anything else, that's not going to work out. If you're using it for what it should be used for or what it could be used for 3, 4, 5 hours a day, that can work out. And so I'm not so sold that my interpretation of what Sam and Elon are saying is this is the end of the human race. I think they're saying, look, this is profound technology, and if we're not thoughtful about it, it could get quote unquote away from us. And I think those are two very different things.
Well, of course, marketing revenues have been down. The tech industry have had to lay off thousands of jobs. Where do you see the industry going?
Oh, I think the industry, like, look, marketing to people is a forever game. I think we're down because governments around the world printed extraordinary amounts of money during COVID and gave people money while they're sitting at home, and that's just going to create inflationary and entitlement behavior. So we're just having a correction period now from what we've dealt with. That is historically true. We've had ups and downs. I think the era that we're in now, humans in general have less tolerance for inconvenience today than our grandparents and our great-grandparents. So a little bump in the road of stock prices being down or consumer spend being down doesn't necessarily scare me. Whether it's a 2, 3, 4, 5 year window that we have to correct some of the, I think, outlandish behavior we did during COVID, I think is appropriate. And so I think as an industry, the bigger issue is if we don't start marketing better, somebody else is going to. The Mr. Beasts, the Prime energy drinks, these are not enigmas for the CPG and biggest brands in the world. These are previews. Netflix disrupted Hollywood. Tesla disrupted, the automotive industry. The more we sit on our hands and make crappy advertising, the more likely other people are going to come in and do it well. So I don't think the macro economy is the danger of the brands and the marketers here. I think it's complacency and audacity.
Gary Vaynerchuk, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Thank you so much.